Hello?
Hello.
Hello! Alright. Fuck! Alright, I'm dying. Alright, guys, welcome back. I'm not sure if I said this already or not. So, welcome back, guys. I hope that you guys like my videos. I will, hopefully be posting more and more in the future. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. This story, I saw it on Reddit post, and I did not realize this until I scrolled down to the comments and found that OP had animated this post, and if you guys like it, I can react to this post if you want. But hopefully you guys like my videos. So our first post today is, I bought an old house outside Pittsburgh, but I wasn't living there alone. When I turned 30, I finally bought my first house. It wasn't much, but a small 2-story place outside of Pittsburgh. Old, yes. Creepy, yes. But solid, of course. It's a house. The kind of house that feels like it's seen things. The realtor said an old man lived there alone for years, but before moving to a care home. The place was empty when I moved in, which I actually liked. It felt like a blank slate. The first few weeks were peaceful. Too peaceful. No traffic, no neighbors, just the hum of the fridge and the groan of the wooden floors. Then small things started happening. A mug not there where I left it, a door I know I closed. I changed locks and tried to forget about it. One night I heard something upstairs, a dragging sound, like fabric sliding across the floor. I checked every room. Nothing at all. Pest control said old houses talk. But it didn't feel like the house was talking. It felt like it was listening. Things went missing again. Food, tools, even socks. So I set up a cheap camera in the living room. For a few nights, nothing happened. Then one morning, I saw a motion alarm around 3 a.m. Just 5 seconds of footage. A faint hand pulling back into the wall vent. Oh my god. Just 5 seconds of footage. A faint hand pulling back into the wall vent. I didn't tell anyone until my friend Ethan stayed over. He couldn't sleep. Around 3 a.m., he woke up pale and shaking. He said, "Please, man, come outside right now." When I asked why, he whispered, "I didn't wake you because I was hungry. I woke you up because someone's under your bed." The police found a man living in a crawl space behind my closet. He's been there for months. I moved out 2 days later. Sometimes I still wake up and swear I hear the same sound again. Fabric sliding across the floor. Another story. I spoke with a woman after she died in a car crash miles away. I've been in law enforcement for over 16 years here in Texas, and I've seen more than my fair share of tragic, creepy, and downright unexplainable things on this job. From murder scenes to suicides to fatality accidents. Sometimes a place just feels different, you know. I've posted here before about my burglary in progress call I responded to, but there is another encounter that still sticks with me. I may have shared it here before, but I figured it's worth repeating for everyone. There was one call I went to a death notice that really freaked me out. I had to contact some family members of the deceased woman that was involved in a fatal car accident a few miles away from her home. When I arrived, I met a woman near the roadway just inside the property gate. She said she heard me coming from miles away. I asked her if she lived at the residence, which she confirmed she did. After asking her to speak with me at the house, she agreed, but she said she needed the walk as the house was about 75 yards from the road. After making it to the house, I approached the front door on a small wooden porch and began scanning the driveway for the woman. It was about 1 a.m. and completely dark. While waiting for the woman, the front door opened and a young woman approached. She was concerned about my preference and asked if everything was okay. I asked if I could speak with her and any other adults inside, and she welcomed me in. I told her I would wait for the woman I met near the gate. She told me no one else is home. I then freaked out. I began searching the property. Nothing. After entering the residence, and I told her and her husband the news about Susan, which ended up being her mother. She said her mother moved in a few months back after her father had passed and wasn't handling it well. While she and her husband were comforting one another, I began looking at the photos on the wall. There was this photo of a middle-aged woman that stuck out to me. She was a young version of the woman I spoke to near the gate. While looking at the picture, the doctor confirmed that it was her mother, the woman that passed in the wreck. I spoke with the ghost of the individual that died in the crash just before telling her family what happened. This experience, and many others, prompted me to start sharing stories like these from the job. If you're interested, I've got a video about this and similar stories from fellow officers on my YouTube channel, Policing the Shadows. Have any of you experiencing something similar that just can't be explained? I just typed in his YouTube channel. I might make a pin in that. And might actually do something. And react to his videos. I'm not really sure. That seemed like an interesting channel. I will subscribe, and if you guys actually want me to cover it, I will 1,001% will cover that story. But yeah, I really think that would be an interesting channel to watch. But I will send both videos in the description down below. Alright, so our next story is, I think I heard something. Go get him. That was weird. Nice, that's good girl. Good girl. Good girl. That's Mama Baby. That's good girl. Alright. To preface this story, I was 10 at the time, so take it with a grain of salt. And another thing, I lived in the Appalachians, so I knew those superstitions saying, look at the trees, not in them. If you hear your name, not you don't, all of it. Anyways, with the story, I had just woken up at 10 p.m., fresh out of a nightmare. I waddled into my parents' room with that kind of toddler waddle that says, I'm terrified out of my fucking mind.
I told them I had a nightmare, and they pulled me out the air mattress and went to get my blankets and pillows and stuff. I came back in and set up the bed, and then laid down and sat there for 5 minutes, awakened. Lovely. Just when I was drifting off to sleep, I heard,
I heard it call from down at the bottom of the stairs. It looked like my mom, but the thing is, she was so fast asleep.
knowing all the sayings, I refused to move or even look. I was terrified. And it never happened again. I think something was trying to lure me out, unaware that who it was mimicking was in the same room with me. Every time I think about it, I wonder what would happen if my mom wasn't in the room and I had followed the call. I didn't know if I would be writing this post or not.
Oh my god. No! I fucking hate it! What the fuck? I don't fucking like this. What the fuck? On October 16, 2015, 11-year-old Morgan Wellington went missing near her grandparents' home in Alabama, Kansas. On the day he vanished, a neighbor told authorities she spotted the boy playing near the cornfield that the neighborhood kids fearfully referred to as a creature cornfield due to a local myth concerning a gaseous figure wearing a dark robe and sullen, a white mask, occasionally seen roaming or searching among the rows. While many believe this to be simply as an adult Halloween prank to scare the kids, others are not so eager to merely dismiss it as. In October of 1979, another young boy... What the fuck? The times are so fucking off. Young boy Fred Lurks had gone missing in Alabama as well. The current whereabouts of Morgan Wellington as well as Larks is still unknown. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna copy. What the fuck? Fuck off. What the fuck? Okay, my brain is not working today. I am so sorry, dude. I could not find shit on this post. I looked it up. Morgan Wellington. I might put a footnote on that. Okay, so
Did you up there? Come on.
Oh, hello. Hello. This is editing me. My voice thing was not making all that sense. But the creepy posts I researched, and it was pretty much, I think, just a little night scare to tell people about what's happening, and they probably just sent a photo like that. But I do plan to continue on with this channel. I hope you guys love the content for today. I am extremely sorry that I did want to post this video and the next video that I'm probably going to make before Halloween. However, for the last couple days before Halloween itself and the day before, I had a major headache and I had about a 99 degrees fever, which wasn't much, but the headache was so severe that I couldn't really get out of bed and I had to turn all the lights off. And the only thing that did help was just watching Markiplier play Silent Hill F, I believe. I believe that is it. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please comment down below on what you guys want me to talk about next. Bye guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening and be safe.